Now, Dr. Ironwater, I'll be the first one to admit I am the biggest baby when I get sick. I'm just going to let you know that. Right? I do complain about it. I do want to be comforted like a little kid, so that's just me.
I think my wife would agree with you the same way.
It's time for our weekly health segment joined by Dr. Anwar of Southeast Texas Medical Associates. Just last week, we discussing SETMA's Eye Care Initiative that you can tell us some special problems which our elderly experience in nursing homes. That's a big issue. Dr. Anwar, we hear a lot about medication errors in healthcare. What do you guys do to combat that?
Obviously, medication is a big thing. In 2010, there were close to about 70,000 deaths that would be considered secondary to medication errors. The olden days were paper records and so forth. Those days are gone. Unless you are able to use computers tools to tell you where you're going, it's very difficult to prevent those kind of errors. So in the Eye Care Initiative, given the fact that we're taking electronics to all the nursing homes in this area, suddenly if I type the wrong medicine, the computer will tell me, look, there's an interaction.
That's not the right one, right?
Exactly. Or the person is allergic to it. It will pop up, person allergic to this medicine. And suddenly you cannot completely take medication errors away, but this is the best chance we have of fixing it.
It's unbelievable to think maybe 20 years ago, before you had all the internet and the computers and all these wireless gadgets, that there must have been a ton of errors going on.
Well, there were, but there weren't that many medicines either. But now medicine is extremely complicated, it's highly specialized, and there are brand new medicines coming in every week. So it's next to impossible to know exactly what medicine does what unless you have a database that will fix that.
Is this common in nursing homes, this integration of medicine and this technology?
It's brand new. It just was brought in by SETMA. I hope it will catch on, but other physicians in town will do that. But frankly speaking, since we've been doing it, I don't know how we were doing it not before. It's just without it, just so difficult to practice in nursing homes.
Right, and I think probably you're seeing more problems, diminishing the problems that you guys are experiencing in nursing homes with the technology and this kind of initiative care.
Well, absolutely. I think we've got objective proof. I mean, normally on an average, 8% of your population is in the nursing home, 8% of the nursing home population is in the hospital. Our readmission rates have that. So we have already decreased hospital admissions because we're taking more aggressive care in the nursing homes because of the tools we have.
And by the increased care that you're seeing in the nursing home, the quality of life probably for the elderly is just somewhat increased.
I hope so. I mean, if you decrease the number of infections, if you decrease the number of medication errors, obviously the quality and quantity of life will improve. But I don't see anywhere around it. I think that is the future. That is the now. We can only go higher than that. We can't go ever lower.
Right. Well, I tell you what, we've got a lot of good things going on there. We appreciate. I always love this health. I don't ever get to do this health segment. Now Jessica always does it, but good stuff coming out of you guys. You guys seem like you're always on the cutting edge of technology and care.
I think Dr. Holly deserves a lot of credit for that.
He's a good guy. He's a funny guy. You see him running on the show that one day? I was chasing him out there.
I've seen his other moods too, so he can be funny. But no, I mean, there's dogged mindedness, determination to be at what sometimes we call the bleeding edge. Sometimes when you're at that edge, you bleed to a little bit more than just cut. But I think it's we are there for everyone to see what we've achieved over the years. And even right now, Dr. Holly's in Washington trying to cancel our case to the rest of the world.
Well, you're passionate about what you guys do, and I see that when Dr. Holly, when he comes on, he's very passionate about taking care of your patients.
Medicine is probably different than most other. If you're not passionate about medicine, you're in the wrong business because people die here. So unless you're absolutely, this is what you do. Lots of people are who they are, and medicine or whatever they do is medicine or a physician is who you are. So unless you're passionate about this, medical life would be very terrible unless you absolutely love what you're doing.
Well, I'm glad you do what you do, and I'm glad you came on today, and I'm glad I got a chance to sit down and talk to you. Good things going on there. Of course, all the information will be right there on our website at SCTX homepage.